What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the TRCBY show. Today we're just gonna play 100 Souls and do the basic whatever it is that we need to do. And I already did my guild war, I already did my arena, my challenges, and I believe I also did my Tower of Summoning more recently. And it does fill up over time, as you guys can see over there. But let's go ahead and check what we want to do. The first thing I wanted to do was maybe help out my teammate over here by giving them what we could give them. I have over 100 of these, and yeah, why not? I could definitely help out by giving as much as I can. I could give, there you go. Now I could give one more, but that seems to be it. It's also hot time because it's the weekend, and yeah, I want to show you guys something as well too. Here we go. We got ourselves a legendary Pandora. Let's go ahead and pop up the rare and see what we get here, and hopefully it's something good. And I've been working on Bianca's shop as well too, trying to get my lifesaver up there. Ooh, a flame duelist. All right, so that's not too bad. You know what? Let's craft again, see what we get. Again, I like using the 240. You may like using a different method, but it seems to be producing what I want out of it, which is the legendary more than other combinations of. So let's go ahead and pop a legendary. What will we get? You know what would be really good if we got some more of that like avid armor thing, the shadow bind. But you know what? A goddess blessing is good. This is one of the greatest defense. Odd damage reduction 6%, critical resistance. This is an absolutely good belt, so I got no complaints with that right there. So let's check out Bianca. We haven't checked out Bianca in a while. Let me just collect on some of these things as well too. Hey, look at this. We are at 8,640 from crafting, getting all these other goodies, and what these are sealed enchantment stones. You get a chance of a rare or a legendary. So 1, 2, 3, 4 you can get, and then a guaranteed if you're using 60,000 materials. I doubt that. Like, again, you could only hold like 10,999 times 3, which is sulfur, mercury, and the salt. So that's like a little shy of 30k right off the bat if you were maxed out on materials. And in 2 days, I don't think I'll have enough to produce 80,000 in 2 days. So that's not going to happen. But we do have 15 more days. Make sure you go out there, get every week. This is per week. I think it's like a max of 300 some change to get the Hearst gold coin. My fault last time this event happened. I was not grinding as much as I should have been. But you will get a legendary warlord, heaven star, voidwalker, or the new thunderbringer. The thunderbringer looks sweet, so that's a very cool looking skin over there, and I'll show you again. I think I did this before when I first got it, but check that out. How awesome does this look? That is just a badass skin, man. That's a cool skin. But anyways, let's flip it back to our voidwalker. And we were just working. Let's collect on some more missions. Yeah, they just give you stuff just for playing. Thank you very much. So we were working on this armor, the Holy Saver. So the Holy Saver, we just recently got it up to enchantment level 3, and now we have the aerial evasion. I would like to get the double dodge eventually with the +5. That's more crafting. So what have I been doing with it? So under Bianca, if you go to request crafting, just click on this and you just use your materials to do that. So right here, let's see, request cooldown. I already just crafted this, but I have a whole boatload of chicken and a whole boatload of this thing over here. So it's 5 days, 8 hours just to reduce the cooldown. I can reduce the cooldown by quite a lot if I wanted to, but I'm going to leave it as is for now. So these are materials that you get from the Primal Worm, more Primal Worm, and more Primal Worm. So all of the materials for the Holy Savior is the Primal Worm. And what that also gives you is EXP, experience points, for our guy. So we are currently at level 8. So the next one, level 9, we're gonna unlock the legendary Avid. So that's essentially what we want to do. We want to go ahead and work at the Cane, I guess, the Bianca shop. Give him EXP so that way by crafting, because I don't know where any of these things are. Like, I have no idea where I could get and farm more books. So that would be great if they gave us a little bit of information as to like where we could farm those. That would be nice. But so far, just requesting crafting seems to be where I'm at right now. So what I'm looking to do is just let's do that actually. See what happens. 24 hours, sure, use it. Now it's down to 4 days, 8 hours. Chicken. I could use a whole lot of chicken. So let's do that. You know what? Let's make this video into like, let's use that and change that up since we have quite a bit of it. And now 1 minute remaining. I don't want to use any of the food for 1 minute because that's an hour, 8 hours, 24 hours, and 72. But what we could do is go ahead and maybe do a worm, primal worm, and get some more materials. By the time that happens, we'll go back to Bianca and do a little bit of shopping. So primal worm, these are the admin bosses. You have your, we were doing on hard, and hell, I don't think gives us the material that we need. We need these two over here, and this hell mode we have done before, but I guess, you know what, it gives us everything along with this. Alright, let's try it on hell mode. Alright, let's go prepare. Rubbing my nose here. Prepare. We are going to give our companions a little bit of vitality. This is a +5, 7, 3, 6, 6. Let's do the 6 because it makes more sense. So 1, 2, 1, and 2 because all you need is 8 to do the ×2 with the Hourglass of Prosperity. And this is our current setup. So we are using the Legendary Double Crescent. Is at enchantment level 3 +2. So okay, so it's pretty good. And so the worm does you know, its weakness is bleed. So if you have a double crescent, either the regular one or the legendary of course will be stronger, hit harder. You should be able to finish these fairly easily. My only issue is the camera angle is a little funky after the halfway point. So at the halfway point, I've noticed that it gets a little like wonkity-doo. Wonkity-doo. I'm not even sure if that's a word. But it gets a little wonkity-doo. So the wonkity-doo, like I will show you what I mean by that in a little bit. It's that like when he summons his little friend over here to help him out, it goes a little wonkity-doo. Like, I don't know how else to call it. It's just a wonkity-doo mood. So can I get you over here? No, come on, let's go. There you go, the female one. But I just want to focus on him just to end him real quick, if I can. But again, the camera goes a little wonkity-doo. And you don't want to do any grab moves at the moment because when you do, ooh, okay, that's nice. Because when you do, you get stuck. And they, at the really, like at the beginning of that, they tend to lay down a lot of these bombs, as you saw, which is the circular floor thing. So there you go. We just ended up clearing it. What is this ranking? New clear ranking? Nice. Went up 22. Not too bad. And then sometimes you get rewards. Rewards is based on how many points and how many times you do it. And these are just free rewards. And the more times you do it, the more rewards you get. So the next reward for us is 4 of the Essence of Creation. And then we'll get the Sealed Enchantment Stone, just like the reward for crafting, a chance of getting rare and legendary, and 1,000 free emeralds. And then at the end of the day, you get to select, what is this? A legendary double crescent or the legendary Avid Lightning Shooter enchantment stone. So at the end of the day, you get pretty good stuff. So it's like, here you go, get whatever you want. Is the rewards different? No, it's all the same. Yep, so all of it is all the same. All the same meaning, if you could only do it on normal, farm your way up to doing normal. And if you could do it on hard, you'll get there faster, and hell, I would assume you get more points. getting there faster. So my clearing ranking is at 68%. So now our smithing should be ready. If we go back into here, I've noticed that like there's this new delay as well too, either on your phone or playing here. So let's go back to Bianca smithing, and this is where you could craft whatever it is that you like. I am just working on my holy saber because I think it's one of those armor sets that you should have just in case. It doesn't really mean anything for me at the moment until I guess maybe at +5 when it has about 1,000 defense, and that's going to make a big difference. So let's go ahead and request a crafting, and this is what happens when you craft. So Kane is crafting over here, and then you will absolutely see the EXP. So there you go. He gains 65 experience points essentially. So we got ourselves a holy saber, but it's going into a stone. So we could keep on crafting and keep on doing this and keep on requesting cooldown, of course, just because we have chicken. Like chicken, and then there's the steak and all that good jazz. So you get these, like if you look, let's go into our home again and check out the shop. Sometimes they sell chicken, sometimes I believe it'll come up, so it's random. Sometimes you'll have something that will help you out with that as well too. So it's rando. So just take a look at your general shop. That's part of you spending 30k or 15k a day. So I'm gonna purchase some of this since it's open here. Why not? Free gold. I have a whole boatload of that. So make sure you check out the general shop every now and then. Sometimes you'll find something that is of value, just like what we did now. General shop, tons of friendship points over here, and it's free. So 20 pouches of free gold pouch right there. Why not just use it? So let's go back into our equipment over here and just take a look at our armor. So our armor right now is a T7. My strongest armor, of course, is my Void Walker, which is close to 1,000. It's 953. So it's getting up there into like the mid 8s eventually, the more I level it up. But here, I think we've been doing very well with our chapter 9. So I don't feel so terrible about going back and doing the Venomous Killer Bee. I actually forgot how to fight this guy, to be honest with you. But let's use the bleed set and see if this will work. So I believe the Venomous Killer Bee will do 2 stages. The first one, super easy. You should be able to get him down without much trouble. But stage 2, that's when he really does a little bit more damage. And you want to, play it a little bit smarter by dodging. So dodging, super helpful. Make sure you use it. And also with the bleed set, you want to make sure you step back a little bit as well too, once it stacks up to at least 1, so you can do the pull. Because if you're too much in their face, that's not going to trigger. You're not going to be able to pull him in closer. So that is something you want to make sure that you are doing. And it's very similar to the smite, smite as in either the Bone Crusher, the Demi Rune, I believe also maybe the Demolition as well too. So it's one of those playstyles where you have to alright, back up a little bit, but right now I kind of want to get that triple stack. So triple stack and boom. So do that. Here you go. So this is what I was talking about. Okay, so I should have saved Crow because the metamorphosis part is just came up. I want to save my bleeding ability right off the bat. So here it is. So he's going to be doing a lot of these butt bombs. Butt bombs is how I call it. So he goes up in the air, uses a little stinger, or he flies towards you, and he does like this. And I can't really tell or time it just right because of the animation, and lays poison on the ground. So we want to make sure at that little shine moment, dodge out of the way. So, and then he fly towards you. I think I could pull. I just need that distance a little bit. Pull and grab, and this is when I want to use my companions and my skills when I do pull him and he's on the ground. And there you go. Same thing with this. If I have something up at the ready, that's when I want to use it. So pulling him in, and I'm not sure if I want to wait for the triple And I think I could get the triple here. Nope, not just yet. So I'm going to back it up. Oop. What I could do is pull him in. And I'm not sure if I could get the rank A or the yes. Not in this particular one. But the bleed set does alright. I think I'm going to switch it up to maybe a stun just to see if I could do it a little bit better. And there you go. A little shy of 2 minutes. But that's okay, I suppose. Because we're just farming. And farming is just part of the game. Sometimes if you're just right there, you will be able to get it. So I don't think I cleared it with an S. No, it's 2 minutes for the yes. So let's go to our setting. So what was I using before to get it? I don't remember, but let's try a stun build. So this is a stun fire build, and let's see. So we have the stun damage boost. Everything's a stun damage boost. I honestly don't remember which weapon I did it with the yes grade. So I'm guessing it may have been the bleed set. But I don't know. I don't remember. Because I suck. But anyways, that's part of getting old, I suppose. Like, you just forget things. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, let's go ahead and try to shoot him up. Do the break. Broke him off. Let's see if we can get a stun over here going here. Force a stun. I think we got this forcing stun. Okay. So, stun is pretty good. I think he'll probably go into his metamorphosis after this build. There you go. So Cocoon Metamorphosis. So let's hopefully by the time he gets out we have everything up and ready, so that way we could go ahead and burn him up, break him up, get out of the way. I think maybe this is how I did it. Boom, that little butt dive over here. Okay, come back down. Can we get the stun out? No, not just yet. Maybe I should have waited another second. Oof. Got hit by you. Oof. Don't want to get hit by you. Alright, so stun up. I think I could force a stun. Here you go. Forcing that stun in here. And getting some damage with the stun. I like that. Little roll and grab. Don't forget the roll in the grab. Very important. And then since he's down, we're going to pop all three of it up. I think this is how I did it last time as well too. Just keep him in this stun lock over here. There you go. And this is the S. There you go. So the stun build, we almost got an S with the double crescent. Double crescent wasn't too bad. So stun, of course, is much better for this particular one. 94 seconds. There you go. And we also got our chests. And what do we need? We need some more of those little wings here. Venomous Killer Bee wings. Let's grab that. There you go. So you know what? Let's do some more bosses. Since we're just playing the game and seeing what I did, I suppose. I should have just hit back. Thought I did. Alright. So, collection as well too, and a mission. I'm telling you, like, the more you play the game, the more rewards they give you. It's just like a lot of red dots everywhere to collect. And the better you do something, and the more often you do something, such as like getting an S grade or whatever, or changing up, or getting better timing, you get rewarded and medal points for that. I think that's really super cool in recognition. And we are creeping up to this 41,200, where we'll get another 30 crowns, 3,000 emeralds, some more gold, and of course the Nova Stone upgrade box. Alright, let's go into our hot time. Let's click on this. So we also got all of our her supply boxes as well too. So Jungle of the Deep. So if you guys are stuck in Jungle of the Deep like I was when I was going through the campaign, it's not easy. It was brutal. If you watch any of my videos on the splitting slime, the lizard, I think I had the most difficulty with the Mad Chameleon and the armored giant Beetle, just because I was so undergeared. So let's go ahead and hit up splitting slime. Let's I don't remember him as well too, but you know what, let's just use the burn stun build and see how that goes until we need to change it up. And sometimes when you are well geared, you could get away with almost any type of build, with almost any type of companion. It depends on how geared you are, of course, and how well like these guys are. Maybe that wasn't the best time to use the gun. I need to remember his moves. I don't remember any of his moves. Oh man, but that's just the thing. You know what? I believe. No, not the stun. Okay, so I think I need to use somebody else with this guy. Yeah, because he just like poisons too much. I just don't remember, honestly. But we will try whatever we can and however we can to get this done with the stun and the guillotine. And I don't know who needs to get stunned, but someone's getting stunned. And can we get somebody more stunned? Somewhere. There you go. Somebody's getting stunned. So stun is still working pretty well with somebody here. So somebody is getting wrecked pretty good. Okay, so he's coming back to himself again. Not what we wanted. That was actually pretty good. We got a good amount of damage going on here. So I do know that this guy, you can't really stun break him or anything like that. Ooh, one gun broke him into multiple slimes, which is nice. And maybe we need to break him into the smaller slime yet again. So that way we could get some stun mode going on here. So I'm just going to kind of get away from the poison because I don't like to get poisoned. And there's poison on the ground that they shoot up. And let's go ahead and shoot somebody. And will somebody get broken? Maybe. I'm really far away from the action here. Let's go ahead and see if we could break somebody into something here. And somebody getting grabbed? Yeah, somebody's getting grabbed and someone's going to die and pay for that. There you go. Oh my goodness, so close. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. But I guess the stun fireworks. I think maybe that's how you do it, but you want to break them into the smaller slime so that way you could go ahead and let's get another S in here. Let's do it one more time to see if we get the yes again, because we were so close from that S. I'm hoping we could. So you want to break him up into the smallest slime, which is the second. So the first one is into half. And then, no, I keep on doing the same thing. It's like I don't learn from my lesson. And then you want to use the, like, Meteora, along with, oh no, alright, this is embarrassing. We may end up dying. Alright, so he split up again, but I don't have any of my guys to do it. This is just super sloppy, so it's almost like really bad. So that this is like a wipe run, I think. So I think I'm wiping here. It just might be wiping. I think I'm wiping here. I'm wiping here. I'm wiping. I think we are. Okay. Maybe. Maybe not. Come on, someone's getting grabbed. Come on, grab somebody. There you go. It took you so long. No, you're coming back together. I just wasted my shot. I wasted my shot. Oh my goodness. Can we get the yes? Maybe. Don't drop no poison on me. Don't be smacking me. It's like a slime. Just trying to... Nope. No poison. No poison bubble. No thank you. Now let's get into there. His moves are just... Oh no. He killed Meteora. Not cool, man. Oh, that got hit by the poison. No, the poison is a strong one. And we have a dead meteor on the ground. Alright, this is a wipe. Okay, but you get the general idea about that. So, splitting slime, make sure you at least break. So, do break. And then you could use your companions. Or, maybe, you know what? Let's try this. Instead of being an idiot like last time, or this time, or continue to be an idiot. I don't know. Let's break him up now. Here you go. Save up our stuff. Let's cluster them up and see. That was actually a really good break. They're perfect for Meteora since they're all together and they could be broken fairly easily. There you go, another break. Where's the other big boy? I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's do this spread break. So hopefully get away from you, because the big guy is over here still. Oops, there you go. And we need to break him up. So breaking him up. No, he's coming back together. So not what we wanted. We just lost an opportunity to break. But yeah, let's do that again. Man, the splitting slimes just bringing back bad memories. Just terrible, terrible memories. I want to get through the other guys as well too. All right, let's do this again. First thing he does, slap me with his poison. Does a charge up and a skydive, and this is when we'll use the gun. It'll break him up. And then maybe we'll use a little bit of Meteora along with a Karen here. Just break him up. One more, a little bit more hit. Could you not? Holy cow, stop sucking on my toe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see if we get you clustered over there, shoot you up. And will somebody be able to, there you go. We are able to grab somebody over here. That way we could do this and do a down. Somebody is getting grabbed over here as well too. And no, don't you pull yourself back together. No, no, don't you do that to me. All right, so where are you? What happened? It's like you disappeared. Oh, there you are. I don't want to get slapped. I don't want to get slapped. And do a little hit. And wind up slap. Oh, I should have gotten out of the way of that. I think this is the poison. Yeah, we don't want that. That poison wall. So let's shoot you up since we're over here. And break you. Now you're into two little pieces. And I am almost dead. And I don't want to get my toe sucked by you guys. Not a big fan of that. So let's see if we do something over here. No, get away from me. No toe sucking. No toe sucking. Ooh, poison on the ground. We don't want that. And let's go. Let's see. And we're dead. I can't see. They did something. They did something that killed me, so I'm all dead. It's still frustrating. Alright, let's skip the splitting slime. We were able to do it before. We're fine. Alright. That's all you need. You need to be able to just do it once. S mode, which we did. So let's move on to the Lizard Totem Shaman. So the Lizard Totem Shaman, we're going to use the exact same combination. It's the stun build. So far this is just going to showcase, I guess, stun, how well and how useful the stun is throughout the entire game in the campaign. So stun, I would absolutely invest in as well too, because I find it very easy. I think for this particular one, we were having a pretty easy time with let's see, I want to shoot it up, and I want to maybe do it while he is close to the totem over there to get that totem knocked out. And then hey now, Mr. Man. And I think I could also roll out the way. I want to shoot this up here, and he should get knocked out and get stunned as well too. If I add a stone would be great, but there you go. Let's get out of the stone. Let's do a little stun, and stun does wonderful damage on these guys. There you go. And I'm not the strongest stun build, but it does work very well. Bleed also works fairly well too for this one. So let's he is going to bring up his totem. Let's get over here a little bit more. Let's just do this. Let's focus on the totem, knock it down, and then he should be knocked out as well too by that. Ooh, I just got stoned again. There you go. So knock him down, do a little grab, and one more grab, and he's done. So the Shaman was fairly easy compared to the rest of it. And the stun build works perfectly fine. Karen and Meteora. You could also do a bleed set. I just did that one as well too. And just swinging, pulling, and just kind of like try to stay near the totem so that way when it breaks, he gets the down effect, the stun effect, and all that stuff. You could just get the bleed effect on him. So this guy is super easy, rated on the easiest so far. I would think the Lizard Totem Shaman was super easy. Venomous Killer Bee, I think that was the first one we did. Or was that the one that I did without recording? And then also the Armor Giant Beetle. Super annoying, as you guys know. So this is where I had to use my air build. So I am going to use, not air build, no, I take that back. So it is my stun build in my lightning shooter. Again, this is going to be just a pure stun, chaotic, and then I can use this as well too. And then we'll use the Mr. Roll and Grab, Mr. Nimble over here. And we'll put this on for more stun damage. So the reason why I'm using this is just essentially boosting up all of my stun capabilities and my attack overall. This is my highest sub weapon that has the highest attack boost. And that's about it. So you want to use what you have. You don't want to use like maybe something that would work, but it's really low and you haven't leveled it up. Just use what you have to the best of your abilities and what's in your set at the moment, I would recommend. And then you can work on it slowly but surely. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Who are we fighting against? We are still like 1,000 or so down in power level, but the Armor Giant Beetle. So the Armor Giant Beetle, sometimes he just does his armor move way before I get the chance, like here, to really like load up on my companion's skill. And that is a bummer, and that sucks because it ruins the timing. So let's go do the stun move, roll in the grabbing, rolling and the grabbing, and rolling and the grabbing. So make sure we roll and grab to get the back attack and also that little bit of extra damage. So oof, what happened there? Wow. I didn't even see him do any of his armor stuff, but I think we just knocked him out of his shield without realizing it. And his shield bubble is going to be what? Now his shield bubble is doing a blue, which is aerial. Then a purple, which is a down. And so now we're just going to do the stun move, rolling and the grabbing, which is nice. And then we will do another roll and grab. And we are close to something. And then he just does the aerial, which again, I do not have enough time. Oof, got smacked with that. That was far away enough for him to not hit me, but we got hit. Alright, so let's see. One more. Just need him to do another one, and then we should be all set. Okay, so aerial, blue, purple, down. And then we're going to do a roll and the stun, and a roll and the grab. And we should be able to do it in S grade because we get another stun. There you go. And he was the most challenging guy ever to get under 2 minutes just because of the annoyance of timing. And I do know, like, I did try it with the bleed set where it would pull him out of his armor, like a stance, either the blue or the red, or the blue or the purple, but I wasn't strong enough, so I need to work on a bleed set, and we are so close to getting this to 16 as well too. But that's the annoying giant armor beetle on S grade, so that was a lot easier now that we started bumping up our power level and along with our gear. So I did that with the stun, Cocoon Spider. I think this is the one with the web on the ground. You could also cause it to be like lightning, on fire. And no, I just went into it with this build, and I don't think this build is built for the this spider. But we're gonna give it a go and see what happens here. So we want to step back. I think if we use lightning, he'll get electrocuted, and maybe he'll get stunned, and maybe, ooh, or not. Don't really know. So we're going to use this again. Let's see if he will come into the web. I don't even, no, maybe that's a little bit too far. So let's go ahead. Pull him in here. Let's web him up. Get him electrocuted. If we can. There you go. That's the electricity we're looking for. And maybe get something out of it. But no, he is not. I don't have the right set of companions for him. So let's go ahead and cancel this. So we're just going to abandon the battle. So sometimes it does matter, like your companions. You want to make sure that they complement each other and also work together into getting whatever it is that you are looking for. So let's do a Meteora along with a Karen again. So Meteora. And we're going to use, instead of the lightning shooter, we're just going to use our regular gun, which is something that you should work on as well too. So this is just a fire stun build, just like the other one that we saved. So Cocoon Spider, and maybe it's a down, I don't know, that works best for it, but I just don't remember. So you want something, so fire. And then you want to blaze up that fire, make him go over the fire when it's on fire, just to stack up the fire. Whoa, I can't see what's going on here. Okay, let's go. Come on, spit something at me. Let's do so that didn't work out so well. Ooh, I hit it pretty hard. Wow, okay. I don't remember. Wow, okay. So he was rolling around on fire. And maybe I should have waited until like I wasn't so close to it. Alright, let's exit out of that. Maybe fire is not the way to go, but I thought it was. Let's no, I'm gonna give fire another chance. I'm like, alright, let's see. It's hard to play it again, you know? It's just play the game, have fun. I think that's the biggest key, is just having fun. Trial and error is all about it's this game. So fire, come on now. Let's do this. Will you get caught on fire? No, it makes Karen get caught on a fire stack 3 super quick. Will you get caught on fire? Let's see if we will. Let's see if it happens. Will you get caught up here? So I guess like we want him to get into the web with whatever status effect it may be. So I think now he's on fire, and oh man, he's burning up really good. So Red Skull, can we get stun? Here you go. Let's get that stun, grabbing and the rolling, because the stun is strong. So another grab and roll, and there you go. I think we should be able to do this. Let's just burn him up. Screw it. Let's just shoot them all up. Let's shoot them all up here. And I'm just getting away because I don't want to get hit. I just don't want to get hit. Alright, another Red Skull. Great. Stun move. Perfect. Here you go. Yeah, so works perfect. Meteora, Karen, Stun Bill, Fire. So far we've used it quite often for Chapter 9. But the key takeaway, I guess, is like, wow, that's only the second time. But second time on S. Yeah, that's right. Second time completion. That's perfect S. Because the first time, of course, we had to get the S. So there you go. So, stun, absolutely useful in all of the campaigns so far. And the chapter boss and the conquest boss. So, if you do get the chance to get your legendary equipment through the login, 14 days or a week or at the end of the month, get the Nightfall. The Nightfall Legendary is super helpful. this, again, I don't really remember what his deal was. I do know that you need to stack him up to to reduce his, like, whatever it is. So let's go with the stun build again. So stun and fire. So fire build with the ladies, and he will go cray cray and get us pretty good. So you know what, screw it. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can shoot you up here. I'm gonna triple stack you. Triple stacking you will be nice, because then you will be too much for you to almost like take, essentially. So I don't want to. There you go. Let's go. Stun, grab, and you want to do the grab and roll, grab and roll, grab and roll, and you're done. You're less. That was quick. So perfect. Stun build, Karen and Meteor. So Karen and Meteor are super awesome for this chapter 9. As you can clearly see, that was an amazing run with just stacking triple fire stack. He goes into stun mode, super easy. But of course you could use like whatever works for you. And let's just say you have like I don't know, man, like a stronger lightning set or a stronger air set. I'm sure like you could do that. I just don't have that at the moment. But let's try bleed set on this guy and see if bleeding stack works for him. If you invested in bleeding, let's see if that works. Let's just give that a go. I may not have the best bleeding set, but I have something. I wouldn't say it's that gimp, but it's also not the best. So what is the bleeding set? Can we even get him to bleed stack? I don't know. I've never had to do this before with the bleeding like I did with a stun. That was like 30 seconds. So what does he do when you were bleeding? Like he's not running around like on fire or trying to get you. So what does a bleed chameleon look like? What is he doing? Okay, I don't know what he's doing. And we're just doing this. Wow, the bleed set's kind of like, I don't care what you do with your life. I'm just gonna grab you, bleed you, shoot you, pull you, shoot you again, do a little of this, and do a little bit of a grab, do a little bit of a pull, do a little bit of a triple. Yeah, bleed set just doesn't care what he does. It's like, alright, chameleon, you want to pretend like you're bleeding? It's like, okay, bleed. Go ahead, bleed away. Like, I don't care. It's like, it's just like grunting through, muscle working. It's kind of like, yeah. You're just plowing through his HP with the bleed set. There's no real skill, I guess, involved with the bleed set for here. It's more of you're just manhandling him. It's like you're pulling him, you're grabbing him, you're just keeping him on a constant bleed. Trying to get that stack going. Make sure you do the rollback, grabbing him. Bleed set works. It's not bad. So there you go. It's still an S grade. Under 2 minutes. It's not like the 30 seconds of fire, but if you have a bleed set, you could absolutely do this on S grade as well too, from what it seems. So you are just like, you're plowing through his HP essentially. You're just whipping him away. But that is it. So minus the Revenant Knight, which we are not going to attempt. I'm going to attempt that maybe offline. I don't want to be too embarrassed, but yeah, I think we did all of the chapter 9 bosses. We've learned that, you know, the stun fire set works well. Stun in general works fantastic with all of these on chapter 9. So I would highly recommend that you work on your stun build. But if you have a bleed build, like you got a legendary, what was it, the double crescent? Yeah, it could work, but you're muscling your way through it. So that is it for now. So I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe and healthy, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And peace.